So this is quick lime. I'm going to add the water to make what lime? Hydrated lime. 2 stars for that. Right, are you ready? Water on the quick lime.
Can you guess why they didn't take quick lime on Canal?
Yeah, I can guess why, because that was happened.
Sing.
One use of quick lime and it's fresh. One use of quick lime is to dissolve bodies. And if a murderer had been hanged, they were buried in a pit of quick lime to rot their bodies down. But more recently, when there was foot and mouth, that horrible thing, where the cattle were to be slaughtered, the bodies were buried in quick lime to kill all the germs, and so it didn't go on to other animals. So it has got its uses, and if that rots bodies, when it gets in your face, in your eyes, doesn't need much imagination to look at what will happen. And when the miners or the kiln men were working in the kiln, the dust and the powder that was in there was not just dust and powder like you get from a vacuum cleaner, it was the dust of quicklime. And they were working in that, and that dust got in their eyes, on the skin, in the lungs, and more or less dissolved them from the inside out. And that's why, if you worked in the kiln, you didn't live too long. And that's why there were lots of pubs in Llanymynech, because they thought if you drank lots of beer, it would wash it out of your system. But once it's in your lungs, you can't wash it out of there because it's in there. And it's literally rotting them away. Now, as
why there
Joan,
were 7 pubs in it?
something like that, yes, yeah, but people are quite a small village. As Joan said, that if that was in your boat and it got wet, that would happen, and this might happen to your boat. It would in fact make your boat catch fire. And that's why a lot of the limestone that came from the quarry here went straight out on the barges and was distributed to up and down the canal. So there's about 100 lime kilns between that end of the canal and where it finished in Newtown, because they would only change it from limestone into quicklime near where they needed it. Does that make sense? Because if they made it into quicklime here, they did a little bit, but not a lot, and they had an accident or it started raining, and you've lost your boat, which if that's your way of livelihood, or perhaps your house as well, where you live on, that's not very good. So you'll find lime kilns miles away from a quarry, but if you look around, there'll be a canal or possibly a railway line that took the limestone there. And there's a lovely one down at Welshpool by the Buttington roundabout, where they preserved a lime kiln. So the lime will go from here down to Welshpool. They would burn it down in Welshpool and then take it by horse and cart round the fields round about the Welshpool area. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have limestone rock on your boat or quicklime? Limestone rock. It's not safe, it's safe.
Although if you have big chunks, it would make the boat sink and not set.
You've got to think about the boat sinking as well, yes, and having too many rocks on, yes, yes. In fact, the way they used to weigh the boats was to put all the rocks on and see how deep it was in the water. And then they'd charge by how far it was down, because that was so many tons of rock. But some naughty people would put all the rocks on one side, away from where the lines were, and they think they'd get away with it, but the people who were looking at the boats were a bit more wily and knew what they were doing, and made them spread the rocks out all over so they could charge them what was a fair price to put it through. But from these wharfs here, and it's hard to think of these as a busy wharf, but at the end of this little pathway, there's the canals in a V shape, and that's where the boats will come in, and they'd load them with limestone rock, and they'd go down all the way to Newtown, or perhaps over into the West Midlands somewhere, and then where they've got a lime kiln, they would stop, unload this, and heat the limestone to make the, what's it called after it's been heated?
Hydrated lime?
because it's like it's alive.
Quick
lime.
lime.
And then when they added water to it, it made,
Hydrated lime.
Hydrated
oh
lime.
gosh,
Lager and lime.
you're all experts. You're all experts.
What's lager and lime then?
Lager and lime. You've got to be over 18 to experience that.
Oh, okay, right.
He is.
It's a different
Thank you.
sort of lime.